Hey friends, it's me, the Ebony Otaku, the well-rounded nerd. It's been a minute. A lot has happened over the past few months in my life, and I just did not have a way to fit filming into my daily schedule. Uh, Moving, marriage, honeymoon, selling house, um, just wanting to have a fun summer with my friends since I moved out of the city that I've lived in my whole life. And then on top of that, I had to have a pretty big surgery. So I'm just now getting back to the point where I'm like, okay, woosah. Oh, and was finishing my degree, which I did finish, by the way. Bachelor of Science in Communication. I know, shocker. but but I just had so much going on that I was just like, something is not going to happen right now. And that was YouTube. Because, this is a hobby for me. I might get to a point where it's monetized one day, but that is not today. But I still really enjoy doing it. But it did give me some time to think about, more of what I really want my channel to be like and the kind of things I want to review, how I want to do videos and whatnot. And I have some good ideas for going forward. So hopefully I can get back into a good recording routine and schedule. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about and look at. So today, though, is going to be something super fun. So let's get to that first. So, like most of us who are in some kind of nerdy sphere here on the YouTubes, I am a fan of the game theory. As a fellow elder millennial, I must support my fellow elder millennials and their endeavors. And I've gotten merch from several of them before. I don't talk about it, but I thought this one might be worth talking about because I did pick up some theoryware. Other YouTubers I've gotten merch from during the couple of years that we're not going to talk about. When Emmy Made in Japan did the fundraiser and did those shirts and sweatshirts that said we're all going to be okay on them. I got one of those, and that is my favorite t-shirt, and every time I wear it, it just makes people smile. I also got her one of her sweatshirts that says "So Stinking Cute" on it. It's back there in the sweatshirt and hoodie collection. I really love that one. If you're from the UK, it's a jumper. Really love that one. It's one of my favorites. And then are there others? Yeah, I did get a U2s from a couple of creators that I love. So I try to support creators, especially when they put out something that's really, really good. And whenever Game Theory puts out their merch, it always looks really interesting, but nothing up to this point really caught my eye. But this last run that they did, I was like, I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that. So let's open what it is that I needed. I got mail. Am I gonna get a strike for saying that? Is that how this works? But no, seriously, the post office fairy came, and I got 3 items from them this time. And I will tell you, sometimes when it comes to YouTuber stuff, it can be a little pricey because they're typically going through a third party to do their creation, find their materials, the designs, and all of that kind of stuff. So that adds to the overhead. But then I think the other thing was I heard tell that the Theoryware, which is coming out right now, is actually pretty well made. And if stuff is well made and it's gonna last, then it's really worth the price. So I don't want anyone to have sticker shock if next time they do a run of gear and they go, oh, this is expensive. Expensive is an interesting term. Is it worth what you paid? If it's worth what you paid and you're getting value out of it, it's a fair price. If you don't think something is worth what you paid and you're not going to use it, then maybe that was just a purchase that should not have been made. Is that the best way I can say that? But yeah, let's take a look. So I got 3 items from them. I got a jacket for fall and winter. I got a pair of leggings because once I'm able to go back and work out again post-surgery, I'm not cleared for that yet. I'm pre-recording this video. But once I'm able to post-op go back to working out and stuff, I wanted some new workout gear. And they made leggings. And when I saw the leggings, I was like, That looked like a nice pair of leggings. And if you're a leggings wearer, I am for working out. I don't wear leggings as like my regular clothes. But if I'm heading to the gym, if I'm just getting out of like Taekwondo or something, leggings are the go-to. At my church, there's a yoga class, which I kind of love. Leggings are what you wear. That's what yoga pants are actually for. If you didn't know, is yoga. But I wanted a good wearing pair of leggings because one thing I haven't been able to find are leggings that, one, have a good pocket. A lot of them have pockets, but not a good pocket. I'm 6'1", and just the pocket ends up being in a weird spot. You know, you want a pocket that's literally like handy, like hand to hip. And a lot of them don't put pockets on the same side, on both sides. Like you get a pocket on one side and the other side no pocket, or the material it's made out of does not stay to hugging your body. That's kind of the point of leggings, is they are supposed to stay form-fitting. I mean, eventually everything's going to lose its stretchiness, but if it starts out too stretchy, you got a short runway to it being not fitting. So I wanted a good pair of leggings, and it seemed that these were made of good material. So let's bring them out already. I mean, one bold color. So that's one of the things that drew me. Green has never been like my go-to color, but the way that they used it to highlight here, that's really great. That's another thing with leggings. You really kind of want that contoured look, the lines down the legs and stuff like that. So I really like the way that look. And of course, they're just a good solid black, so they'll match any t-shirt I've got. And I gotta say, just feeling them in my hands, they feel really good. And this is a stretch material, but it's not so stretchy that they're gonna lose their shape quickly. And look on the back, it says Game Theory, and I absolutely love that. Before I go further, disclaimer. Well, not really a disclaimer, but just full disclosure. I did order these a while back, and I ordered them in a 1X, again, 6'1". When I got them, I noticed that they weren't a super stretchy material, and I was like, they're not gonna fit. A 1X in any other brand would have worked for me, but Homegirl got 36-inch legs. So I was like, let's reorder. So I emailed back to their support, and they emailed me pretty quickly, and they were like, you know what, just send back the other ones. Here's a return label. We'll refund it once it comes back. It is going snail mail. So just remember, if you do have to do a return and swap, because it's snail mail, they got to get it back, process it, and then, you know, refunds ensue. But they were super helpful. And then I ordered these in a 3X. Typically, if I was to get a legging in a 3X, which I did once because Amazon recommended it, they fall right off. They're not going to fit. Because of the material this is made of, you probably want to go bigger. I'm not sure they have any of the leggings left, because this was like the only ones that were left. I was actually going to get a 2X, but this is all that was left. I'm kind of glad this is all that was left, because I think this is going to fit. But just be aware of that. It does run tighter. I'm not going to say it runs smaller. The size was right for any other legging, but it runs tighter because of this quality material. But what I do love here is, look, pocket. I love the crisscross design, but that's a good phone hugging pocket right there. And there's one on the other side, and just check out, all the way down the leg, they've got the Theory design, and look in there, they've got the circuit board design all down the side. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is a slick looking legging. I love the double pocketing. And I feel confident that these are going to stay where they're supposed to stay. Why aren't you trying them on for us? I'm a married woman. There's just, nope. But then I was like, okay, if you're going to work out in the leggings, well, obviously you have to have a matching shirt. So I did grab one of the shirts, and this is, again, fresh out of the packaging. Let's pull them out. Nicely folded. Nicely folded. And again, right here, it's got Theory wear in it. And again, you can see I got the circuit design. Oh, this is great. So the little lapel logo, is that what this is called? Pocket logo? There's not a pocket here. It's a t-shirt, but where the pocket would be. This is actually like rubber embossed, so it's not cheap at all. They did a good job. The shirt feels amazing. Like, this feels like it could be washed 100 times and still look good. And FYI, stuff like this, wash it in cold water. They make detergent for cold water. If you want to get your wear out of it, wash it in cold water. But oh yeah, that's a great shirt. So just be aware, these are unisex shirts, I believe, because when you go on the website for Theory wear, And this is actually good marketing. And I think some other stuff I've ordered from different creators, they try to go unisex with everything. Because then anybody can buy it. This isn't a guy's t-shirt. It's not a girl's t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. But it's a little bit thicker. This probably wouldn't be one I'd wear in the summer, but it's definitely a fall winter t-shirt, which I love the thickness. I mean, this is well made. I love that little green pop in the back, but I like that the whole shirt's not green. But I'm really loving it. I got this in a 3X as well. Because I'm a girl who's made like a who that I'm gonna leave it there. But I do love the way it's made, and I love that even though this is a matching set, it's not so matchy that it feels I don't know, like kitschy. Like I think this is a good look for both of these, and this again, it's gonna fit perfectly. So I'm super excited about that. I do want to, when I'm able to go back to working out in a few weeks, I want to get back to running. I was a jogger for a while. And it's not so much that I like running. I like the just 30, 40, 50 minutes of just mindlessness, I guess. Even if you're not a runner, just going for a long walk, it's just once you get into that repetition and your endurance builds up, it's just feels good to just let your brain go, put some music on, a podcast, whatever, and just go. But I like to be pretty consistent with my running gear, so I always know what I'm grabbing when I'm going. And this is good. This is a good running outfit for the fall and winter. This is good for yoga. So I'm super pleased with these. But I got one more item. So this I already opened because it came with my first leggings, but then I realized I needed a t-shirt. So whenever you ordered the leggings, I got the t-shirt too, because reasons. But when you run in the winter, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't need a coat, get a coat. Especially if you live in a part of country like I do. Like I live in the South. And a lot of people think South means, South America. It's south of Kentucky, okay? It gets very cold down here. And you will in your brain think, oh, it's cold, I can run without covering. But if it drops down below like the 40s, don't be dumb. And I like, and plus, I mean, it's a nice looking jacket, so why not? But just, don't be out there giving germs an entry into your body. And then everybody's different. Some people out there generate more of their own heat than others. I am not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. But I personally have found that I do better if I run in cold weather with some type of jacket, or at least be able to tie it around my waist. That way, if I need it, it's there. Because you might run there and walk back, depending on how you feel. And walking back and running, that's two different feelings. So I wanted to get the jacket as well. So let's take a look at this. So this guy, I absolutely love it. This is a nice fleece. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. Fleece line jacket. But again, and this is a little, I like color, obviously, but green, there's not a lot of green in here. Green has never been one of my colors. But this particular, like, acid green, kind of love it. But as you can see, this is a nice, I'm not going to call it a thick jacket. I'm not going to call it a thin jacket. I probably wouldn't wear this in early fall. This is not going to be an October jacket. This is going to be a November, December, January, February jacket. It's that kind of thick. But it's nice. Again, very well made. Stitching very tightly done. I'm someone who really likes their clothing and whatnot. And I mean, I got my pieces that come from the discounters. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to something like this, especially when I'm going to pay good money for something, I want it to be of quality and I want it to last. I don't want to be like, oh, I've got to re-buy another one of these jackets in 2 months because it fell apart. This isn't that. This is very well made. Again, they got the embossed Game Theory logo in rubber right there. So super good. I love that it's got the loop here. When I hang up things like this, if I can avoid it, this wouldn't matter so much because it's pretty thick. So when you put the hanger under it, it's not going to get the puckering. But if you got something that might pucker, that's what the loops are for. If you didn't know what these are for, they are to put the hanger through to help support so that you don't get that weird little bloop in your shoulders. That's the scientific term. But this I'm super happy with. They did a great job. And yes, it has the pockets, but not just pockets. Look at that. They even put the little Game Theory on the zipper, but these are zipper pockets, which if you're running, is great because I will put my earbuds in, I will throw my phone in my pocket and not have to worry about it falling out. So even tied around the waist, I know my phone is going to stay secured. That's been one of the things that I've not liked about some clothing. Like all of these, those are all like jumpers. Those are all hoodie sweatshirts and jackets, so they've got good pockets on them. I like a sweatshirt pocket because it's in the middle. You can feel if something falls out, but some of them side pockets, if there's no zipper, I don't put anything in there because I'm not confident that it's going to stay where I wanted it to stay. But this is, I'm super happy with it. So, yay. So, would I recommend this? Doesn't matter. I'm an itty bitty YouTuber. Doesn't matter if I recommend it. I believe in supporting people who do good work. I get a lot of entertainment out of YouTube. It is honestly my primary source of consuming media. There's a couple of channels I am a member of. There are several creators that if they put out merch, I'm probably going to purchase it if it's something that really interests me, like our theory wear here. Like I love Brad Mondo, who doesn't? But I just ordered his whole WaveTech system because I just took all my braids out. But I've got a really good curl pattern in my hair, and quite possibly that WaveTech system might do good for me and all of my curl patterns. I really want to see how it does with my hair. So that's coming in a few days. So I'm looking forward to having fun with that. But yeah, support creators, support people out there doing good work. And if they put out good products that are of value, I think it's awesome to support one another. And if you made it this far in the video, I'll hope you will support me and give me a like and subscribe and a share. And it's good to be back making videos. I have missed it. I have lots of things I want to talk about. One thing about being in any type of recovery time, that's like the first 2 weeks I was asleep. Let's just not. I slept for 2 weeks, but now I am going to. I've had time to like get back into some anime I was into, watch some shows that I really love, read some books. So like I've got so much to talk about. And yes, we all know the Warhammer is going to be a part of that. We are bringing the Fabius Bile back. So there's so much, but it's good to be back. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.